Thank you for walking with me on this beautiful journey here on this particular podcast, 247 Routine, live on City Vice TV. Of course, Jay-Z the Vibrator is the name, call me Ojijumu. Let me say thank you to Topper House Services for holding me down, Johnny Brand Graphics holding me down, Speedweb 233 Solutions, Gifting Basket, Fertile Land Constructions Limited, and also City Vice Multimedia. These are a group of companies holding me down tonight on this particular network, City Vice TV. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are going to talk about sports here on this show, right? On this episode. So, without wasting my time, let me introduce Mr. Daniel Dente, aka Danny on the show. Chairman.
Chairman.
Akwaba. Good
Yeah,
to see you, bro.
Same here.
Charlie, you are doing amazing.
Thank you.
You are looking fly. You are doing amazing. I mean, I quite remember I've been watching your stuff on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and listen to you on radio. It feels like keep cool still wazoye.
Yeah, let me say that there's a type of a compliment that comes with a lot of encouragement. Whatever that we are doing, or little, it seems like there are people behind our wash hand, and hearing this from you, naturally. Or they na maye no yet to more going forward, no, we'll be meeting compliments like this from top personnel. So I am
blushing. I am blushing.
Yet send me the mere almost shy and cry to keep on doing what we are doing.
You know, like Makade, Mr. Daniel Dente and aka Danny, were you raised? I mean, schooled, everything was made in Cape Coast here.
Yeah, one more Cape Coast had one more gray had because school had and young father maybe has been practically Cape Coast, Cape Coast. Okay, he had and and then the course school Academy of Christ the King. Yeah, ACK.
Hold on. When you tag them, when you are Okada.
Me maybe other months.
Okay, one more tie.
Yes, one more tie.
Yeah, one more cardigan.
Yeah, she said that one car maybe a school cloth. I did that one. I don't know. The last time back I don't know. Yes, maybe a more and I'm dachi.
I hired him. Wow. I went to Academy of Christ the King as well.
Oh wow.
Akosa.
Mr.
Danny Dente, Danny, let me use Danny because that's the appropriate name most of the time, people who mostly listen to you know when you move from. I know that if one station before I call more days, Yamfa Jenny Hinalen from Bomukre, Netty take it from there.
Right, so I will keep course had a Minya Quenya or Yes FM, and then from Yes FM, me bar Live FM for a while, and my room called Cape FM. Okay, so from Cape FM, then me call Chess FM or Takrani. Okay, yes, me call Chess FM from Chess FM then. Me back to Cape FM, but I'm not for just a while. I mean, then I had an offer from Live FM. And Mr. Nko joining Live FM officially. So from Live FM, from there, me resigning officially, and then me resigning. After that time, no more project to be Elimina. So after that time, who be here? Me be Elimina kakra. Okay. So I took that opportunity, and me de grab an offer of Yahoo KFM by an for just a year, and also for a short while, and I just for some time. Me Yahoo KFM then. I had an opportunity to come and serve as my current station, that is Modest FM. That is the journey of the mobile payment, where I am now, which is Modest FM.
And sports, as sports journalist, Aja what's be let's take it from this angle. Aya wakade radio, our central region hade when it comes to sports. It's more on you and Alexwa. When they be any pet, ne emi, men who there you really sustain your language when it comes to fancy?
Okay. How?
Challenger, because it came to a time that we for coffee championing there, and I didn't think in radios or Cape Coast Ade, fantastic, and soon you have a bayano or chief, but you already would a metropolis, right? So, chief na de babu for but you, for instance, presentation of fancy in non fantasy, whether you are that when you need chief and when it's afra, sometimes no aya kasa no ye acho challenge not then fancy and then chief people.
Yes, this thing who go on social media years back, why there chief no dominated when you radio do a keep kusi hade or abra hade for no a year fancy dominated by fancy speaking people. No kwani ya mieni mini fancy kasa ayede fancy kasa ayede, but in central Jumano especially sports one was set a standard in the two one starting with the tree.
Okay,
the standard. And he yenimide ekwana brofo a Ghana, you mentioned Kobina Yabua more the legendary. Abobo Michael T Jemu. You one was started brofo no. Then sometime Otio Mr. Champon of your past started with the one was started the local no. With Ghana Yakaseno and one was country. Sejula Kamu, Ezra Bar, the Bebo Primo Don Samamu. One was started a will pay the pejano, what did the fire for fire? When you know what the tree and what the starting. Number 2. Say, yeah, another section of sport or your commentary. Commentators are your crew, Abate. Then Peace FM, Casafono. When you now was started with Jam Trino. And he say, it's a sporter. You're very used to them the terms now, tree language in the band. You try your waba. Fanjaba can that. Yeah, waba. Yes. Or sound all the people when you're used to it. Atasia. Aha. Or the born in them in Tentan waho. Lie no the ho. Fantano, Maba Canono, or when you're used to it.
Okay.
And the standard of sport our Ghana, especially our local language, you know. What the pin and what the starting my mouth for the bay used to listening to it. It is a word tape here or in a decimal fancy that is on record. Or be only tape pin ni analysis. P sport presented beyond the presentation. All day because it is easy to emulate. Those presenters are easy to emulate the big guns because the terms now we use it too much straight photocopy pack.
That's all.
So not until there, Kuntu blanks in a mo takrade. What started there will prove at the fantasy speaking people that we can also do sport. And then once we started that Waba will pay your Ezra, will pay your Ezra. May believe it there, and I'm ambition be there. Some push hard with the fantia. I can make something or unique out of it. And once again, yes, Ibimo Abe or Cape Coast had an work of Fanti, Lukman, Eka Fanti, Alasan, Memphis, Eka Fanti, Mepefanti for no Pachama Mosan Facha, maybe maybe an enemy referee. And the Fantifono able prove me Yehuni. But say here. See the Fantafono too in Sonedo, near the chief from the chief wasn't chief from Acasafo, chief from Yademi, but it is because where we are and maybe I want now what I get used to. It is a here no sporting with a lot of the programs. She near the less than the Fanti.
Is it because and you're there when Yaza and you're there?
Okay, so I will also take out the fact that irrespective of what language I can. Sir, a read a can a suade now about sound sensible on radio. What suggestions, what statement, what presentation, you know, are you on pointer? Look, regardless of how hard it is, very difficult to break through. I will chroma how it being a fantasy speaking journalist and a sport presenter, you'll be able to say true. And see, I won't rule out the fact that yes, it be kafanti, but say kafanti na sabi into read. Men can't read there on two can but the person feel it's okay. You are coming to feed people with information. Where would you get information from?
If you are not
so one can't tell what you read. Now one about catch, so you have to read.
Yeah.
And they say if you don't develop the habit of reading, na emfe most you then develop one kasa who to come and deliver. About a radio that by in the church now man you born no kwankan where nobody will know anything about maybe a 4-3-3 formation. You where obibo who anything about metronome, obibo who anything technology metronome, obibo who maybe today anything about catenaccio. Look, where these are small terms in the game. P funusia, what they can present and all. And one more than yet, so you're fantinia. It is only up to you to also read more. Never present or one gasa work same. Okay, present or one gasa work same. But more yet.
Well, hold on your fire with those whole thing because you've really made me learn a lot about sports in the past. As a technical group, you have
your metronome. Yes, you have metronome. A typical rule I had my for that. Or control game or no decide the direction, the tempo of the game. The team no go slowly. The team no go into this direction. So the team no game the tempo no go fast or a quick transition. And now or just a mere passing football game and a war bar. That is metronome.
Well, in your ball bank. I will in your ball bank.
Me go school and ball. In fact, I wanted to be a footballer.
In your ball bank.
Yeah, mini-mobile.
Anyway, Danny is my guest. He is an award-winning sports analyst all the way from Cape Coast here, modest 92.9 FM here in Cape Coast. So you have him on the show 247Routine. Let me say thank you to Topper House Services when it comes to printing and more, printing of t-shirts and all that. Charlie, Topper House Services got you covered. Speed Web 233 Solutions, computer and its accessories when it comes to computer screens, anything about computer, keyboard, mouse, computer and whatsapp crapper. I mean, Speed Web 233 will just catch you covered. Gifts and baskets, early wedding, little birthday, naze, a pedaya with decoration, balloon decor, anything biala or decoration biano. I mean, gifts and baskets will got you covered. Fertile Land Constructions Limited. Fertile Land Constructions Limited. A company by the Mabri, Wusidan, say a Danuporo AC, Nedamabri, a pede, itumne a hubibi, a pede renovation, another pede, is then Ankasa fresh crapper. I mean, Fertile Land Constructions Limited, Butumne Washa was amo. Sebe surveying crapper, Butuna Washa, Nit was amo. Namansu or screen do. Johnny Brand Graphics. Wo designs a epede eye wo papa wo mama ne yi ni frames na aza wo pede eye bia no mopocho Johnny Brand Graphics butu no wa hwe na echegamo wo girlfriend lead in birthday one kase series birthday epede che wa eje bi adoye na ye frame kama ade kwa pocho Johnny Brand Graphics we me eye kio pocho boys na wa aba no utum je frame kasepa na wa da kama girl no gen no we jitu ano na Johnny Brand Graphic of ebe Cape Coast get bia get bia ni dem never se frames won ko tin that Johnny Brand Graphics I don't know yeah mpocha contact no na chi ntum na yemphwe na yenye bi inform nti no these are the companies that wutu na worboa ama 247Routine dumezi no why de ne wakwen Danny yentu nsim wa ha
okay
at Cape Coast actually if hani fi ehu football was debia wakade Cape Coast Central Region bibia sha asifia football sha asifia was wakeke football first was ameze was wakeke football first our Victoria Park and in the football our Ghana hano na so wakeke football first Cape Coast na Cape Coast in the world can footballers what riade what Ghana ma you can take off Anthony Annan you can take off Rashid Sumaila Robert Mensah man ball but what's obobo no wusi easy man The sports stadium was man. Apart from the Mukofobia, I'm a Midimuwa, Middle War Borbono. Main Shada Nim Cape Costa, another central region now, Orbo Ball, or Mangana, or Black Stars, another higher heights. Uncommon Otsden, I women footballing. You say amenities na yini another place na 1 yard another BB free football.
Yeah, so like you rightly said, Cape Coast, a football start here in Ghana, and that takes me to the first ever football club yet away. Go Kuswaha was Excelsior FC. What in 1903?
Wow.
Okay, yes, everybody was class 2. That's at that time. Excelsior FC, what's on 1903 by Mr. Britain. Now, Mr. Britain, Jamaican, our Ghana has at that time, and I formed that football club.
History.
Yes. Now, of two that team, from student and local school of Philip Kwaku.
Okay, here from Kwaku.
Exactly. Then can never not at all your school team.
Yeah.
Aha. And so the most Philip Kwaku school, not with them, that football team. Okay. Now, fast forward from there, and I be a Cape Coast Venomous Vipers. I be Buswad was first.
Dwarfs and Vipers. Dwarfs by and son of Vipers.
History Kakao, what the dada and ban me outside the local street.
Give it to me, bro.
What was Excelsior FC in 1903? In 1932, and I yet to Buswad was. Okay. And I yet to Venomous Vipers in 1936. So 4 years intervals between Vipers and Dwarfs. Let me tell you, that is the secret. Excelsior FC na Mr. Brighton to win. Tell me, Philip Kwaku school no. Yeah. Philip Kwaku no coronation awala.
David.
Somewhat, Anamibwa.
David.
Philip Kwaku no coronation. Yeah. Good. Now, or a Venomous Vipers and a what's away. A defeat Excelsior FC.
Oh, okay.
Mama Kanati here. So. Well, Excelsior FC and the Ebenya Cape Coast Venomous Vipers. But as at that time, I had to Ebusuad was in 1932.
Oh, okay.
Not was about 32. So, time I watched Venomous Vipers in 1936. There was already an existence of Excelsior FC, but no one Venomous Vipers.
And actually, rebranding no.
Yes, rebranding no. It traces root now. Bebrina for Excelsior and the other form of Venomous Vipers. The Vipers, the Biobaka or the Vipers known for more coronation. Yes, your two Vipers, coronation is true, but Venomous Vipers were two feed the Excelsior FC. Excelsior a Latin word meaning the highest, or the highest. I mean top notch.
Top notch.
I wonder what they told them a uniform. Now, the first ever football match I ever won Ghana is true. Not the Excelsior FC versus European organized side. Yabono ewo Victoria Park. Yes, Queen Victoria. Then what I want about ruling here, so near to Victoria Park. Oh, okay. The first ever football match I ever won about Victoria Park.
Oh, okay, which is them Excelsior FC.
Very good.
Versus them
selected side from you. Remember that time and on Cape Coast and I mean, we were colonized by the Portuguese. Yeah. When I say the Europeans, that is why the Portuguese, the British, and I don't want to count on one bed. Wow. Over colonizing and our Central Region, Elimina, and then Cape Coast respectively. Wow. The first ever football match. Now, Ghana Kakaji AFCON in 68. Kakaji AFCON in 68. Now Ghana will goalkeeper was Robert Mensah. Robert Mensah was part of the squad. Or was the Ghana Kakaji? Mamo, we a national discussion. Mungu one club football because the Agrifin as at that time was the greatest ever footballer Ghana did. Young Faber the Pillar Mountain Chain, young for Circle Fimo Revemo with the greatest of respect. Young for one change. But in between 62, Agrifin won the Ghana Premier League. 63, Agrifin won the African Cup of Nations with Ghana. So 5 years time, Ghana dominated the continent again with another Cape Coaster leading the charge in Robert Mensah. Robert Mensah can't football. If for Robert Mensah, you're the greatest ever goalkeeper, Kumasi as I don't know what maybe yes, that is that on record. Robert Mensah, Cape Coast. Okay, now from Robert Mensah, you better the Kuku Daddies. Okay. After Kuku Daddies, if I am to sit here and give you a list of players, what Cape Coast are what national assets.
Plenty.
Baby, in recent times, about Tonyana is in that. About Rashid Sumaila and isn't that. You will be more they didn't play for Blasters, but they didn't more than the 20s than the 23, the local Blasters. I will Cape Coast, baby. Eventually, I'll be mentioning their names. But what I want to say is that it is true that Cape Coast, and the football at the start of year, you pay at the buy. And when you look at the Cape Coast football, now you have to total that 10 football regions in one. Ghana yes, 16 regions, but in football you have 10. And Katana, the phone I watch football that in Ghana you have 10 football regions. 10 football regions, and I can boldly say that in between the 20th century, another in the 20th century, from 1900, the best in 1999, no other football region and will produce talent at this in Cape Coast. Our beginning was great. In the 20th century, you brought to the 21st century and you begin to take a twist. But in the 20th century, on record, no other football region and a one man asset at this in here. But and it's also paint a picture to us that every Cape Coast had talent in Buddha, na talent in Buddha in terms of football. Look, I can tell you there on record. Let me look at the camera and say this: that when you go to every household in Cape Coast, so household be a one coffin cocoa 10 and a waiting. Number one, are you destined to be a great footballer? It is either development in the wind, I'm a window. It is either injury, I'm a window. It is either life decision. Okay, now I'm a Peramoko school in the Wild Western. Sanyadama and Ghana say Romo Cape Coast specifically. You will get one footballer from each and every household to be a boko. If you be able to make a footballer, or you're destined to be a great footballer. And even looking beyond ball and I'm anything in football you will be, even in coaching. Coach JB. Open your friend or Kuku Dazi Amabo. Okay, the line says, hey, Odu baby, no, a calf instructor. In recent times, you cry in coaching. Your coaches are very good in our system, but because the environment are our Cape Coast with regards to football, Abasha reverse GNT or hinder world development. Share Coach Rasta and Anapra. Share Coach Ali Yakubu. Very top-notch coach. Baby.
So now, the question is, what has really set us back as CCL when it comes to in the Eba Ghana ha wobo Premier League pa you hear Cape Coast yan football team whether Vipers or Obusue Dwarfs are wobo Ghana Premier League.
Okay, so
what's happening?
Okay,
like is it infrastructure yini another like mpayimfune one boy hen ana
boys in a way lazy.
Like
okay.
Oh yeah, tete.
Okay, so I might be a bit emotional, Kakra. First of all, and then I will have to admit it that Cape Coast lack football infrastructures.
So, okay, football infrastructure.
Okay,
one.
So, we'll see Robert Mensah Mayhem in 1957. And I'm a boy. Yes, so in 1957. Anna Kofuor Atamels Mahama commissioning Cape Coast Stadium. As a man, from 57,
plenty.
Best answer our commissioning.
Plenty. So we'll be commissioning in 2016 or so.
Yes, 2016. That intervals. So today, from that time, any sort that time, also you Afcon Ghana in 2008. Yes, only a new stadium. Kumasi in a stadium or renovate. Tamale a new stadium. Yeah. Accra renovate. But as at that time, no Robert Mensah is a hard yenyebi. So with regards to infrastructure, because as at that time, when I one Robert Mensah, which in order for any player up there or develop to have access to the Jessica, because Robert Mensah here for free. So as at that time, the only training facility no accessible to football, young footballers at Cape Coast was Victoria Park. You're too young one. Now what the cement of concrete table go do. Now what the Baba event centers. But the event center will Krumaha. That's all. I mean, the thing got twisted. You change, I don't know, show all of a sudden. Odu baby, now so are problematic. And it got to a point. Stadiums and infrastructures, Parker, up to develop our players. Then time na Robert Gansamu, then time na Robert Rasha Sumaila and a certain players, Antoniana Munoko, hail from Cape Coast, playing or being nurtured from Oya Victoria Park. Odu baby, na Victoria Park, and this to be Mafamana Kobo. So, infrastructure, availability of football field, one problem. Look, even with that, still Cape Coast players try making their names out there, but on your baby first number McCann. No, I don't revenge yet. Yeah, Chirana Yeba. Into so I there. Sir, Yama Stadium. Number of stadium, Yama training pitches. Ebu, Yama facilities, Ebu, developmental pitches, Ebu Kruma Hadia. You bring a lot of talent. You bring a lot of talent. They go Kumasia. I found one ball off also Padio Park. Or ball. Offer the Buta, also Jisu Park, or ball. Offer also because pitches in the Honor standard. But I ever had in on Sedan also. And now, Yami had them Emma 2016. Yeah, 20 near to Abanana. My other Akofado and another Danko Akofado. Another Danko Akofado Beossi. Or one away Astro Tefs. Our Ghana, within that 8 years, our man paying our baby Cape Coast in your couple.
Why, with that, when you could pay within our blind there, when you're straight.
So they told us categorically clear that look, obey very devote to lobby some. So that time, maybe then the MC because on an abe one be. Maybe I'm go to my lobby. Maybe I'm not so busy or no reason. He might give you the reason why maybe I no go beyond the jurisdiction on to me young famba. Okay. So with this, we were expecting there. In the two MPs go to my but unfortunately for them, now one ben in your ben into it being to Mamba. It being to Mamba. Ebe Cape Coast out, not a man, not the one so to move producing. I can't cry Abra Park again. No, so you're in Sabakan. And they, you're Janiji
was in Sabakan, that was in the form of political era, and was in Sabakan.
Yes, and what in Sabakan there, what Ben Astroturf, which in Koyagapa. But the people in the constituency started there were rebel against that decision. Was started there were quitting the decision because they were free there. Abra Park and historical grounds. When I say historical grounds, the Abra Park that you see, I want to Shantae away training. Pablo the Honor away training. Kinsinophobia Ababo. Said without the use of Ababo.
Young boy, okay, no problem. What them players in this one, but young Shannon there, what that Abra Park and it doesn't serve only football, but it serves as grounds to be programs where you hope, but never kind of worry your Abra Park now. It's for AstroTurf now. It's gonna serve only football. Into no them. I don't know what Baba Yado Wono. And now, do na Lancaster Ponu there on ya at the papa.
So they were suggesting there and Konko should be the one.
Definitely.
Which, as at that time, the leaders then, now when you're ready to listen, the thing took a political twist. Where one man did a baby there. One walk could tear the mamma, you know what? I am from the opposition party. To MP before an hour, you know, we did the day, and this a fool. No, why should you treat him a wire them? Mama Kanati, I didn't take a political twist, and then I realized that because I did the element of politics, woman, sabi, common sense.
Ujedechi.
Mobile Frank and Mays now, yes, we tell the fantastic one. I did the element of politics, a woman. Then we see that I can't go to Parmanfa because I won't come on for first core political point on fire. Them two decisions, you know, the Abra Park and Safai. Also, when two elephants fight in the forest, it is the forest that suffers.
Yeah.
And the Abra Park and no develop a place, man. You have to live in gym. I feel in Yamia, I'm honorable Dr. Kwame name in Tenya Koraga. no promise na or promise Cape Coast North to be AstroTurf dam hono nyame aya adom and they AstroTurf no it looks like it's almost done. The last time I'm calling out we see fly light and boom one kind there we benya light etumena wa power so infrastructures number one problem and as it stands now we are CCI Cape Coast North South we need 11 side pitch CCI be no Cape Coast North
Cape Coast South as at now
we need 11 side pitch e be no
what can okay standard. Now no standard yes. okay youth no one more who dara work for akobo nechi people will just be there cheer them up and all that
e be no Cape Coast North so abreji na waden saken this is assistance now waka bon cruise park esochi park kakunu bo wasa na sia we benya park ansa na say Trankafo junction edru ko echiru na ebi ampa asam wo bi efutu wo bi nyinesin wo bi Trankafo prisons part of KE so men fan ka the mon kofo no wo bi thank you the mon kofo no wo bi
park
okay na no park wo enta Cape Coast North wo kakra bi no so ne hye the outskirts of the town there baby also share the Trankafo one extra Trankafo junction there ko mempia sam efutu ehwane da na ekwa be nyanyi bi wo ho eda abo but se nya treso echi ka komodo eyifua abrade kesi pedu chidada honorable Dr. Kwame Minten akoro aga be yewe eda ma but onu po because on ya accessible ninti because chide tuana
definitely
and just going to be go and on ya free to the people ninti how are we even going to see it as the primary source of football development? Hey, only if you are. I think Cecia and Yabon no Cape Coast Hadeno. You lack investors.
Okay.
You lack investors.
Okay.
So investors are brought word. Saminaru now. A club president or the next career football. I an investor. A football manager. Ah, no money there. He is managing the player to make sure that we pay the player na drum pen bi. Na we push the player no e na baby. Agencies akase. These are all aspects of football development ma with this kind of idea. Look, ebi wa ha but player na or developer na own all babo na zero ba no. Then you need somebody I serve as a go-through man. I serve as the key. Now we could be opportunity be there for you to be seen. One or other. In the way, crowds are getting away with one first and one priority problem. That one major problem. The reason why Buswado has any premier for the last 5 years is the reason why Banamount bypass, actually reverse year, you could division 1 Kakran, it's not division 2 or is the reason why our clubs are in Kawu and nature the Cape Coast boys now why I bet one right but one more bet enough for the transfer market the monk of any sika to be able to establish themselves, run the football club professionally and make sure they were to invest in football because look when you go to football development sika papa in Morocco what's Mohammed the 5th Academy? Players now were house on what camp one no woman it's been an appearing a brain in bid about to Wobuta one. Meaning na Jessica. And investors now one farm membership game. And look, investors when you talk to them, they think that Sabi, a footballer, a 2 weeks ago.
What Ghana Hanada is it in Cape Coast here?
Yeah, Cape Coast community, I now remember Cape Coast. So let me use Ebusodas for example. Ebusodas register not less than 30 players within a season. Now, it should be 800, it should be 1,000, it should be 1,002, it should be 1,005. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
Now, a month to be obaji. Or you on see who? We win a match with Homa or 200 cities. We win a match with Hawaii or 250 cities winning bonus. So imagine it there. Within that season, what about 30 matches? 30 matches now, what about within a season? Tell me you win 20 matches. On guarantee there I will qualify. That means if they lose 10 matches, on guarantee 20 matches, and the club is supposed to pay winning bonus to each player to 30 players. Ekaboma Hanabo. Now the Mobuni return on 30 occasions, on 20 occasions, because ever we need 20 matches. On 20 occasions. At the end of the day, the primary goal of the club is to qualify to the Premier League. When two man qualify, Wabaka win because When you qualify, players now you go for free. What next season was not the miscarriage. We was not for free. Meanwhile, the club didn't get any primary objective. So, if you are housing them. I'm a football administrator myself. That is the reason why some people say I defend the FA. Some people say I defend my Katasumu Mosu to some of the football administrators because I didn't know Hong Kong. Majority of my colleagues that is no. Because what's a radio donor say? Obini salary yes or yeah. There as a radio presenter. You for pen and bent player no come and they be one chain account. But I want to know. And match day expenses. Team now work out 9,000. Match day expenses. Match day expenses. Okay, so for example, Vanamount Vipers. Vanamount Vipers management member. Okay. Tell me about Division 1 and 8 to 1. Bus. The transportation will take us 4,000 Ghana cedis. Wow. I could better hotel 2 in a room. At the 20 players and as local. So you book 10 rooms. So could be a room could be 500 cedis. Thank you. Calculate women I had it. Okay. Times 10. Yes, times 10. Because 20 players and the guy can get although one but yeah manage so two in a room at the 20 players. Management members, yes. At the team PR Macau and the other local. Then from there you coach technical team, the goalkeeper trainer, the coach and assistant. Medical. Thank you. Once what now area. At that walk on the moment of a bass and where did this one say? And to order in now you feed them. Or can them at their channel while we're giving them. Other players in the Damadichi and while we're giving. So let's say we are going to play at Kumasi, the Kubok and Pfizer. I call there the hotel, Emadichi. Until you match next Sunday or Saturday. You do Saturday in Bina one more ban. One more is we are at Sunday now, match day now, we'll feed you on a party. That person has 1 year po thing. Be more will prove the yes, give us the info. We are 11. You be fee hotel. Now you match venue. You venue na you match no. Rice, either rice and stew, another rice and soup. 20 players no. Yes. Nti se bia po na akokwa no dada. Quantify akokwa na emo na nkwa ejibana we ye no. Ta obi e fa ne need na besi. Wo kobo match for 3 point pe o. Okobo match for 3 point pay. Now the stadium hako. Now akobo match no. Obo match ni we are then they transport the players back because of the situation. And sometimes all they need to be fruit and something like the dressing room for the players. No one so be the young fan they hear bobo ntin yan to fruit. Now we are as not transport the players got match data. That's the reason why some of the Ghana Premier League and then Division 1 clubs in the Asia and will be attack our highway do on their journey to a football match because they drive in the night. Jabo match ni 5 match about 5 o'clock. We now on board. I go for bus in the because weather probably another cost from the hotel room. Yes, in my position as a football administrator, now menga salary. I was not receiving any salary. Which I norm ever do as a crowd grass management minimum but that's what they tell me that one salary. And the minute Pakuno serve it to me now. Say a radio presenter and any akonya must serve be there. You will be tempted to be harsh on them on radio. A Kawuna club administrators but when you're back 3 points in my rose over match day now about Amakonya now baby ever back to square one. And for 3 points number I go back almost 9,000 away match. Nezaba. If you don't want about them. Nezaba. Wow. Football is money. So all these things in now say ekaboma either motivation in you and from the players. Okay, so this brings me to investors and I was one young for to be our club anyway. One also will do my that way. Now look, if we are invested, don't you think that there will also be the need to be strategic on how even you whisker back? Yeah. But I can say there majority of clubs are over where I want to go around. Ebimo doesn't really look at the business part of the game. I think they are just doing it for fun and pleasure. Ebimo one for business aspect. So let me tell you this: when you go to Kaswa, there's club people often Cheetah FC. Yeah, Cheetah FC. Abdulhey Yati, that's the team. Also, a business. He's not interested in playing Division 1 and Premier League. Division 1 of that. almost Premier League that.
Yeah.
But it is a club in Central Region. I want my Christian Achu. A club in Central Region. Na Lankasa. Etu me mobile atonton the players. Atanti na wenye nyesikadi fi. Look, and there the first be developing fee. Partefi Thomas Tepati, Ghana, deputy captain.
Yeah.
Partefi Atletico de Madrid, Equa Arsenal. 7 billion development fee, Ebo Krumaha. For na club, 1 HN. Because as at that time, the team no looked at it from the business point of view.
Small businesses now war region. We keep coast no. Aye way bia like wabwa.
Okay, see, sometimes these things come with a lot of marketing expertise. We want to work it a proper marketing background. But you know, also no day you'll be a sabi or okay PhD or marketing and Sana. These are petty policies. Say a football administrator and say brain is give him or they consider. So let's take Duas for example. If Duas was supported with Kruma, what doors? Yeah. And this Duas in certain corporate bodies air casa. Certain corporate was air casa actually one of the yakwa aware yatopano. Ebia yakwa heya yato yamu. Nti ebia osimosu company ya pano mahenda mpano. Actually every Sunday come to the stadium.
Rubber mounts
yes, not on the pan only be. And now so I'm sure that the sword was as a cabo to Nzu. Meanwhile, pure water companies be now Kruma. Adam that also your supporters want to tons one bag upon farmers or training ground. Meanwhile, there are a lot of company are walk Kruma. What Nzu. Engage them. Tell them the senior. Your parents spawn the hand. How every week be our man $20. Every week you be our man $10. Now, and for saying there, button into a park. One could say you be a button into a park would be our share in swab about a or the measure there. Say, and sure company news in Libya. Yeah, Mamma Motan. And for say, but consumer familiar. Now, the moment we do this thing will be very attractive to other corporate body because Sabi company Elutan on your was echo partnership. Now all to the people stadium. Only so from that. Yeah. Me sure over Kenya and for so. I'm also about now to get to a point you wouldn't even have to go to them. Majority of them will be coming to you because a position will. So these are policies here. The clubs are looking beyond it. And why don't we invest in things that can develop our talents and compare that channel where we be system minimum to help them to reach the top. Let me you'll do away. You're messing level, you'll do away. The problem is that we cannot develop them or infrastructures. And paying for CB and family. Mama, you use football as a tool or gateway to the people's mind during campaigns. MPBR the Obagala. Yeah. MPBR the power Obagala. Found that you want to afford waterball very good. The moment to do political campaign, then they step in and realize that football is power. So, football is power.
You to walk ball, organize motorball a beard, motor Jesse, motor a vest or you just like you.
Yes, our politicians are not helping. What about educational sector? What about the marketing sector, agriculture sector, or no way the football artist? Yabasre, football have a huge impact in our economy. So be our player all the pounds, dollars, if you believe here. At the end of the day, you go there. Now players what about that? Boy, Bofana Abubakar Sadek, Obokruma. Ni yankofo bia na nwaje se du dawda ba ni yankofo na wona obia na obia na nwaje Rasheed Sumala oba obia na nwaje Robert Fernando Gansa oba obia na nwaje Benjamin Badar Boateng oba obia na nwaje Umar Ali. There are players who fika because obo outside when they come senior onto the garden dana you could see the car kakra baby portrait baby intala papa bi we to be 4 rooms 3 rooms bi o channel of fast bi one school fees bi things that me ya obo water way obo no osina wo kroma ha on tosamenta it will not happen in the economy
definitely
so obo kroma ha
one first cement average remember
otaka wa ha mo pocha omufuela it will not happen in the economy.
Oh, these are the things that sometimes we don't really look up to.
Let me tell you one secret. It be more because obo outside the banana with banner the nyama the fufuru na nye kokonti unya bindo when they come Kugunte short.
Yeah.
It's about young boys and outside. Young guys when they come, many baby oba. Me fan more and be saying because I'm an know what a man would only for free, when you got a boy indi, when you come for indi, into upper chroma had them now. Look, need to go out, won't go to Wembra, Mopocho. And your man are working to do when all that bad, the main food, the maid banner, the man, Mopocho, won't go to marketing. These are the impact. Say it's no chroma, near the Kakum Park, tourism is very important. And they say, Kwesibu you crew. For coffee UK, do be 2 days to pay her. Yes, our impact on our economy. And yes, tourism. I am very good, so we need to hold our tourism in high esteem and invest in our tourism. Footballers will go 20. No, if you come because we outside Amanonia, every season be a waba. Waba will be 1 month with you. What will be 3 months with you because we know if you UK bear. Now continue obey you. Open power will join in a number. We be 3 days bro. Yes, or your impact because other dollars have been on top of this 20 players who comes with dollars. What about best and will spend the money here and sign a wako. What sort of economic impact is more lucrative than what I'm talking about with football? In TNA MPs, Yabasre, we should take the football serious. Yem pay yam rent no, yam rent yan akonya. What to konde be our MPs? What to konde holidays war? Aina and the Ghanaian players na what to one. I ain't for no bobo Kenya skebe be them. Ibu Rwanda, Kazakhstan, Serbia, Oman, Saudi. Wemu dem great Ethiopia. Wemu Tanzania. Wemu this are Krowa boys woko ba. Ti imagine this a MP. Na etukwan akọ any of those countries. Link up with the sporting directors of clubs. Kabibia was sporting director. One another director of sport. One will see to the transfers of the team. We baba we boko. Anyone in Kasa. We agent for war the mama and yaman and then I want to conquer holidays. Kada da hona wabe free no. You go there. Akwa, you that advantage to find those agents, locate them and tell them that look, December we mobile tournament. I will move constituency. I will need you to come and scout players. Mamu to plenty ticket amo. Hotel eba there by Mamu to ya.
That's
what do you need
idea.
What do you need when you come? Just come and identify because I'm organizing a tournament for all my constituencies. Quality player, those who have been playing in the Premier League. I can't about for more, but you let them come. You come and meet those players playing in our constituency. I am telling you, I'm sure play now. Bringing other players will be should offer dropping for become because players are good Cape Coast, and I am telling you.
But
what does but they don't get the opportunities. Until our MPs are money there. Yeah, Quaban. Young Tobo say, be a cop Abra Park. Young Fanco Dion Park. You do I for Conse, be just a quick baby and come on. No, we are. Some even go ahead of writing the mad way to their manifesto.
Yeah, Cape Coast football, no, the future, no, you're bright, right? You the future, you're brighter. I mean, the clubs, the agencies, the football fraternity in Cape Coast, you know. Is it bright? I wait in a children. That's on microphone. I shall answer.
Or a subjective, but if you push me to the wall, the reason why I'm a Muslim in there now, players are with you Cape Coast hiding in there. They don't want to play here anymore. But they are happy outside Ako. Everybody want to play Korako, House of Folk. Everybody want to live here. Mama Kanati, they just want to, I mean,
leave the scene.
Just leave the scene. Because I had it again here. Our biggest club, that's your biggest, Vipers your biggest. Our the club that has numbers.
The club that has numbers. What numbers don't win the points? So what numbers but win the points?
Must say Kruma. Club also
what numbers are win the points? Win the points or won't come. I'm a Sharks guy. Yeah, I be Sharks. Sharks.
I am better mod by pace. It is a team like Dwas and yeah, attractive for players to play to even war retirement. Then it means there are some more. Player probably will be made in who be a pack or if you system. Player probably will be who could be a pack or if you system in our green pastures will be because and this kind of say. Based on this, I can say that the future of our game a bit and look good. Let me put it that way. Yeah. Based on this, I can say that. But when I look at the talent that young Waha, we are still bleeding the players. Players are bad. We are bleeding them left, right, center. Players bad. I feel a new discovery. I feel the discovery will be a new sensation. I feel a new players. When you look at this, you say that Cape Coast football, yes, the future can be bright. Okay. But when I look at how our second year system football, I think that the best that I can say football in the future.
Against are you taking?
Oh yes, officially I'm married. Currently.
Oh,
yes,
nice. How is our world treating you, bro? I advise us on how our saying
and you are mixing a lot. You are mixing a lot.
Oh,
mixing. Look, BBR ups and downs. But when you focus on the positives,
okay.
One of the best decisions that I've ever taken in my life was to get married.
Okay. Wow. There is a saying there. Our money. The lady will be saying, "Your money
is our money.
It's our money. Her money is her money."
So
with that,
yeah. So first of all, our need there or start from choice.
Okay.
Who you choose as your partner. So they be a mechanic. Well, Brabona Yabono, I did ought to be a man fan chabo and some man farm and make decision.
Okay.
Maybe from interview I could have decided not to come. On my way home, was a mini accident. It was my decision. I agreed on this interview.
In your soul.
I mean, so I know example very good.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that anything that happens around us is our decision.
Okay.
And when you are making a choice, who you want to settle with, you have to consider a lot of things.
Okay.
Maybe Obi choosing a partner because of Sika, Obi choosing a partner because of the body shape, Obi choosing a partner because how good or to satisfying and how good and a partner here based on what you want. What 1 billion whatever account to me here that you have somebody who will be a caretaker just in case
which is the caretaker will be your wife,
your children.
So our money
is our money.
That is says our money he agrees to it. Our money
my money is our money. Yes. My money is our money.
Yeah.
Yes.
The guy's money
yes
is the family's money.
Exactly.
And the lady's money is her money.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Factual. And
well,
into onye you the besia jabo safe no kuno. But onye you would be any disque but safe in a because sikana nya woda na e busa wo. Ma wanted the soccer busa man get back.
Okay.
On you the back. You don't have to take it back. So when you catch or market. Sikana the man no. Maybe something has happened. Okay, you need to know him the second bay to use his can be that sort of way. So he will need an additional top up of maybe about 200 cedis. Okay, that was anytime farm man and can't be man of 500 and I catch and we have a chin poker. That is the best.
Well, as I said earlier, we're gonna have subsequent episodes on this particular issue here on the show. But for now, no, I would say thank you for your time and then your insight as well for coming through to support this whole show and the idea. My name is Jay-Z the Vibrator. Call me Ojijumu, and this is where time will permit me to say bye bye to you on the show. Remember to subscribe to the channel Serivice TV. Follow us on the social media platforms.